Do I need to do it all again?
So the answer is no. Just continue. Just continue.
Okay, right. Good morning again. So let's go for part 2 then. Forthcoming events. What's coming up? Queen's Health Talk series. So next week, we have got a session dedicated to the kings, but queens, you are going to be the trailblazers for this session. It's the Queen's Health Talk, and we've done a number of health talks, our kings and prostate cancer. And we have got, and I'm so honoured to have him on the platform. We've got Errol McKellar, MBE, who'll be coming on the platform to talk about all the work that he's done in regards to prostate cancer. We've got Cynthia Dwyer, who's the founder of the Hugh Dwyer Foundation. Her husband passed away from prostate cancer a couple of years ago. We've got Vasco Stevenson also coming onto the platform to talk about all the work that he does in regards to prostate cancer. And we've got somebody else, there's a couple of other people that are going to be coming onto the platform next week. And the session is dedicated to the kings, but like I said, queens, you are going to be the trailblazers for this particular event, in encouraging the men to come on the platform, to come and listen, come and be educated. You know, you'll be signposted. And, you know, and I want you all, please, when we put it out, please share. We want to get as many of the men involved in this particular Zoom event. Yeah. We're going to be doing a session on skin, our melanin skin. What else are we going to be doing? We've got quite a few sessions, but there's going to be some weeks where we're going to be doing outdoor events, but we'll share all that across our other virtual platforms. So we have some phenomenal Queen Zoom sessions coming your way. So get ready. And like I always say, to hear about future Queens walking groups, exciting Zooms, please follow us on Eventbrite. This Zoom will be recorded, it's being recorded and will be released on YouTube. So get ready to like, share, comment and subscribe. It's being live streamed through Facebook. Yeah, and it's the We Love Health and Wellbeing page. And we also have an Instagram. If you check out We Like to Do Nice Things, you can find some of our past recordings on there. So have your pens and paper notebooks ready. Let's get today's session started, and it's all about the queens. Yes. Queens, we love stepping. It's time to get serious as we are we're going in and out of this lockdown because we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. But hopefully we're going to be coming out. This is a wake-up call. So let's get ready. Yes, all we have to put on, all of us have put on a few COVID pounds, yeah, but don't despair. It's not the end of the world. We can change this, and we have been changing this. Yes, we have been changing this. We have been putting measures in place to help people. Did you know that this month of May is National Walking Month? Yes, this May is National Walking Month. So as queens, we will explain why walking is great, not only for your health, but also, as you know, for your mental health. Walking is a fantastic way to keep active and maintain a healthy heart. And it's fun and it's flexible. We are excited to help you look, feel and perform better as a queen. So join us and celebrate National Walking Month this May by joining a walking group. Let's tell heart disease to take a hike. Yeah, so that's basically the whole kind of like synopsis of what the walking whole sort of like, you know, thing is about. So I'll tell you a little bit about how the walking group started. So back in March, we were all kind of like, you know, doing the crazy shopping. I was still at work, going to work, hated it because, you know, you're kind of scared about what's happening in the world and locally. And I think for me, the kind of like penultimate crux came when the gym shut. So when they were talking about shutting the schools, I thought, are they going to really close the schools? What, shut school? School shut. And then when, as I said, when the gym shut, you know, that was kind of like, oh God, you know, what am I going to do to keep myself fit and active? So those of you who know me, I'm a spinner. I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday mornings. So I'm a spinner and I do weights. So going to my spin class, I'm on the bike, you put on some reggae, some R&B, and I'm just rocking and I'm just spinning and I'm having the wickedest rave on my bike. Yeah. So of course, all that stopped. So I had to think of a way, what am I going to do? Am I going to kind of like keep myself active and fit? So I got a smart TV. I downloaded particular apps. I'm not going to name any apps, but I downloaded some particular apps on my TV. And I'm in my living room doing boxing and I'm doing yoga and all. And I'm thinking, boy, this is so boring. Well, it just wasn't me. It didn't suit me. I know it suits some people, you know, they're in their element with me with it, but it just didn't suit me. So I thought, oh gosh. And besides, in the good living room as well. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So one morning I woke up early before I was going into my office, and I thought, right, let me go out for a walk and come back. And it was nice because this was around April, May time. So it's a bit like now, you know, it's kind of like light from about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I went out and I thought, boom, that's it. So that's what I started doing, going out for my little walks early morning and coming back in and getting ready and go to work. So then I got a good friend of mine from primary school, and you know, she said to me that she's got high blood pressure and she needs to get active. You know, what was I doing? So I said, well, the only thing that I'm doing right now is walking, but you can come. So we met up a couple of times a week and we go out walking, and it was great. Yeah, it was really good. And as I'm out walking, I would see the scenarios now. So I'd see one person walking. So you see them one day, you don't see them for another however long. You see them, you don't see them. And that kind of yo-yo was going on. So obviously with that individual now, you know, some women, you know, we're going into lockdown and everything has been taken away from us. So they're just trying to find something to do, trying to keep fit and active. Then you've got the groups of like 2 and 3 ladies that you see them one day, you don't see them, you see them, you don't see them, etc. This is over a period of time. And what you find with this particular cohort of queens was the mere fact that, you know, you've always got a leader in the group. So when the leader says, you know, I'm not going today, everything crash. Yeah. So if one don't go, nobody else goes. So, and then with that going on now, I'm quite a spiritual person, and I kept hearing, Jane, you need to start a walking group. This went on for weeks. And I thought, start a walking group. And I just let that just kind of roll on. And then talking to a couple of my friends as well, you know, just talking about people, you know, talking to people, how were they finding the lockdown? So we're kind of like around May, June time. And it was really quite surreal because I was having the wickedest time working from home. Who wouldn't like working from home? It was just, for me, it was just the boom. Yeah, I'm at home, I'm in my garden, I had it all set up with my little table and my laptop and my drinks. Yeah, and my flowers. I went and bought a whole heap of flowers and made the garden look pretty. Bearing in mind, I've lived in my house for so many years and never really used my garden. It was the you know, the path to get to my garage and come back, and that was it. So that's one of the real kind of like awakening now for me, was the mere fact that I became grateful that I had a garden because we was on lockdown. So talking to people now, you know, individuals, you know, how are you getting on? What's it like? Are you having a good time? And some of the stories were quite profound. You know, I was talking to one lady and she was saying to me, Joan, I'm at home working and I just felt strange. She couldn't even describe how she was feeling. And they said to me, I had to go for a walk in the park. And I thought, wow. And then talking to another friend of mine, and she was saying to me, Joan, you know what? I was at home and I could feel the walls were coming in on me. And I thought, wow. And I just kept hearing things like that. And I kept thinking, but I kept thinking, you know, what's wrong with these people? you're working from home, you can put your washing out, do a little bit of this, you can run to the shop, you can do a little, you can juggle. So me, I was just having an absolute blast. But then I kept hearing, like, in my spirit, trying to start walking group. So I actually gave into the voices. I don't have mental health issues, but sometimes it's like something's talking to you, and it's like you're getting a message, and sometimes you listen to the message and sometimes you don't. But as I've got older now, I listen to the messages. So I said, all right then, and let me see who wants to go. I said, all that I'm doing now is walking, but let me see if anybody wants to come. So when I just kind of like put it out, flung it out, see who wants to come. And when I said 35 people contacted me, said, Jesus Christ. I said, I'm only walking, so what's going on? I'm only walking. So I thought, all right then. So 35. So we went out that Saturday morning. So walking, the group that I run, for walking for us now, we meet at 8 o'clock sharp. And if you're not there on time, I leave when you're behind. Yes. Enough of them would tell us that we left them behind. So we start our walking at 8 o'clock. So that particular morning, we met up and we went to the park, and I thought, well, we can't just do walking, we've got to do something else. So we did an activity. So my wonderful Queen Mary, who's here, she did the first activity for the Queen's Walking Group, and that was on the 4th of, I think it's the 4th of July, we kind of like officially kicked off. And I was actually only going to do it for 6 weeks, just to give people something to do, because like we all know, we're living in a pandemic and everything has been taken away from us. So whereas you'd have your gym to go to, you'd be going to your networking meetings, you'd be going for lunch or going for breakfast, but whatever, we just couldn't do. We're just on this lockdown. So with that in mind now, so we did it for the 6 weeks now. So 1 week we do, we did our leg bumps and times. Another week we did line dancing, and we had an absolute blast. So much fun. So then when I said, right, that's it now, everybody can get on and do whatever they want to do. No, that's it now. I had this I was like, no, Joan, don't stop it. We love it so much. What are we going to do? How are we going to keep it? We've got to keep it going. So they still have me getting up my bed from 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to come walking. But, it's been an absolutely amazing journey. And I say that because our parents growing up, our parents kind of like knew everybody, like in the surrounding roads. And one of the most profound things that I have found is that a lot of us, we live local and didn't even know each other. So we've built a real strong friendship bond across the group. And it's about building community and building ourselves up and having that connectivity. So it's been an amazing journey. So hence why, so like I always say, because we couldn't do the walking, we've been Zooming, because when Boris said that we couldn't, come together, of course we had to stop. So the Zoom sessions for me was primarily a way in which to keep the Queen's kingdom connected. So as most of you know who've been on the platform a couple of times, we have done a number of sessions, and it's just been sessions that I think, what's going to interest the Queens. So we've spoken about hair, we've done menopause, we've spoken about, we've done empowerment sessions, we've done domestic violence, we've done a whole raft of things. So all these things, all the past YouTubes, you can check them out. You'll find them on the our YouTube channel, which is the Queen's 2020 Lockdown Series. Yeah, so that's a little bit about the walking group. So walking groups come a long way. There's about 100 members, I think, or nearly 100 members in the group that I run. But the spin-off now from doing the Zoom, there's been Queen's walking groups developed up and down the country, which has been, wow, I never envisaged that. So I'm gonna have to read my list because there's so many now. So we've got the Queens, we've got the East London Walking Group, we've got the Birmingham Walking Group, we've got Croydon Walking Group, Manchester, Luton, Harrow and Stanmore, Greenwich, Milton Keynes, Gants Hill is coming, Enfield Walking Group, and where else? Oh, Hatfield and Welwyn Garden. And some of these places I don't even know, but there are queens in these areas that are going to be starting walking groups, have started walking groups, and yeah, that's what we want. It's about coming together, building those friendship bonds, and of course, becoming fit, healthy, and more active. Yes, we want it to have energy, 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 and that's what it's about. As we get older, I mean, when I think about myself, it was my birthday on Tuesday, and when I think about myself and my age, you know, our parents were as kind of like energetic. It's almost like they were old already. But a lot of us who are 50 plus, we're looking good and we've got energy and we're on fire. Yeah. And that's what we've got to keep it. That's we've got to keep all that burning. We've got to keep all that going. So for us, it's about optimum health. It's about being active. You know, it's just about having fun. And one of the key elements of the walking group that I run, we're not on no airs and graces. It's not about I'm a power walker or a slow walker. It's about taking part and having fun. And we have fun. And part of coming out of the walking group, we produced a calendar, yeah, for this year. And for those who got the calendar, when you look through it and you see all the smiles, I'm not going to actually show you any of the pictures as such. Yeah, but that's the front of the calendar anyway. You know, it's a lovely reminder of all the activities we did last year, and the joy and the fun and the laughing that we did. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be calling each of the lead queens for the different groups to come onto the platform and just to say hi and to talk about their experience of the walking group, because some groups have started, some groups haven't quite started yet. We're looking for members. And at the moment, all we're doing for the groups outside of London and the new groups that have started is to build membership. So there'll be information posted into the chat. There'll be information posted into the chat about how you can contact myself and I can link you up with one of the groups. Yes. So I'm going to call the first queen or queens, Queen Sonia and Queen Kaz. Are you on the platform, my beautiful? Queen Kaz. You'll have to unmute yourself, my darling.
Done.
Hi, Queen Kaz. How are you? Where is Queen Sonia?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed.
Good, good.
A bit rainy this morning, but you know, it's sunny on the inside, so that's good.
Of course, and we're always sunny and happy on the inside. Always, always. Right, so Queen Kaz, Queen Sonia, are you around, my darlings?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Wonderful.
Hey, Sonia.
Hi, Kaz.
Where are you? I can't see you, Sonia.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Oh yes.
Yes.
You have the head
bandana on. Yeah.
I'm thinking, where is she?
Yeah, it would have been out walking, but it's yeah, what about walking? But the weather's wasn't that great. When I woke up at 6:30 this morning, I thought, nah. Probably do some walking later, but not at the moment.
So, Queens, tell me about, what got you interested in setting up the group under the Queen's umbrella, and what's it been like so far?
For me, I just decided why not. I mean, I do walking anyway, but to be part of a group, I just thought, and because I'm sort of currently living in East Ham, I thought it'd be good to sort of revisit the area and meet friendly people and just get to know, expand friendships. And it's been great. I mean, there's not many of us in current group at the moment, but we're expanding all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great, especially Saturday mornings. It kind of works out as a plus. You kind of get up, go walking, and then when I leave walking, I go Lidl shopping. It's kind of like, killing two birds with one stone. And
it's so easy to incorporate, isn't it?
It is as well. You don't have to, you just put on whatever you want to put on, pair of trainers. You don't have to be dressing up in heels or anything like that. But it does, it's really good exercise. Do lots of thinking about what you're going to do throughout the day and what you've done, and it's just refreshing. I mean, I haven't kind of gone walking, during the week, like Monday to Friday. Like sometimes I do, but I'm not really an early bird person, to be fair. But Saturday mornings doesn't seem to be a problem for me. So I kind of just get up and go walking around, and yeah, it's been great. But obviously with the weather now, it's a bit dodgy. Because us black women don't necessarily want to get our hair wet. I'll be out in rain, do we really?
That's the reality.
Yeah.
And for you, my darling Kaz?
It's pretty much the same. I've been connecting via the Zoom.
I've got more than one device on.
I have, hold on. Bear with me one moment. There we go, technical dramas.
Yes.
Can you hear me? I can't
Yes,
hear
we can hear you, darling.
Oh, there we go. Okay, my volume's low. Yeah, pretty much the same for me. So I've been connecting on the platform since you started in November. We had some great sessions. And again, like Sonia said, it was a question of, well, why not? Just join. And I reached out to you. It wasn't until the January I reached out to you. We had a nice chat and I asked you about the format because it would be great to start something. I already had another queen in East London and we were kind of chatting, yeah, let's go for a walk. And I said, well, let me find out from Joan what her format is and we'll copy it. We'll do the same thing and we'll come on under your umbrella, and that was it. And we've just gone from there. So as Sonia has said, we're both in East London, but we're different sides of East London. As much as it's small, it's really chopped up quite a bit. So you've got what I call east of east, sort of East Ham, Barking, Beckton, Manor Park that way. And then I'm sort of Stratford going north. So I could literally walk to Hackney via the Olympic Park and be at Hackney Wick or whatever's at the other end of there. So I met up with the ladies from that side of East in the first instance, and we walked around Hackney Downs Park. It's Queen Marcia. We had a great day that day. I don't know if she's on the platform now, and another queen who unfortunately couldn't join us at the time. And we haven't managed to reconnect and walk again, you know, what with the lockdown and people's working. We had done ours during the week. We scheduled for a Monday because we were working from home, or our time was our own. And you were still running the Zooms on a Saturday and didn't want to miss those, didn't want to get up at 8 o'clock and go walking, pretty much wanting to be still connected to the Zoom. So again, I think between myself and Sonia, and it may be that we need another sort of arm in East London just because of the way the postcodes work and the way the districts are, sort of, because then you'll be going on to Walthamstow and that's still east, you know, and those areas, and you've got Poplar and Canning Town and that's still east. So if there's any queens out there who, any ideas or from those areas, contact Queen Joan. She's the one to pull it together.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you very much for that. So there you have the Queen's East London walking contingent. So what do you ladies hope to get out of it?
Well, one thing that you touched on that I think is really quite poignant was the fact that we see certain people, we've been seeing them for years. We see them at the bus stops on our way to work. We see them in the supermarket. We see them dropping our kids off to school or picking up our grandkids. We don't even know their name. We've been seeing these people for 10, 15, 20 years. Sometimes we went to school with them. And it's very impersonal. And like you say, we're living locally and we know these faces. You give that little nod or you give that little smile, or kids play together. And you just don't make that connection, and lo and behold, it's like, oh my God, yeah, it's you from school, or you live 2 roads away from me, or my daughter plays with yours. So that was one element. That was a deciding factor, I suppose. It was a case of, you know what, it's time to, like you say, be more like our parents, and you know the lady up the road, and you know the mister that lived round the corner, kind of thing. And then also just more encouragement to get out and about again. I was always very active. I'm a dancer, so obviously when the clubs closed, you know, you couldn't go and do your salsa and kizomba and whatever else. And so it was another way of getting out and about. And I'm a walker as well. I love walking. It's something that I always used to do. you know, leave the car at home, go walking for miles or whatever the case may be. So again, some fellowship, you know, getting to know some new people, broadening your social circles and your horizons, and ultimately keeping fit.
Oh, wonderful.
And I also like to add as well, I met the lovely Hazel. I mean, I didn't know her before, but it's like we've got a lot of common because we've got like mutual friends.
Oh,
You know, so that was, yeah, that was nice. So we, you know, we've been walking a couple of times. Yeah, it's good exercise, and also because I've been doing it intermittent fasting, it kind of works out quite well because when I finish, I can run to Lidl's and get me shopping. Yeah, so those ladies who you know, who are interested in changing their lifestyle in terms of, you know, the ailments that they've got, because we've all got ailments, some worse than others. Intermittent fasting is definitely a way to go for me. It's changed my life dramatically. I mean, I'm a mature woman, let's say, and I had hot flushes and I had them for years. And through the intermittent fasting, I've managed to, you know, virtually get rid of them. When I went to the doctors and originally about hot flushes, they wanted to put me on blood pressure tablets to help my hot flushes. I said, hold on a minute. I said,
really?
my blood pressure's fine. There's no problems with it. And you want to put me on blood pressure tablets to help my hot flushes. How's that going to work? Oh, no, it does work. I said, no, it's all right. Thanks. And you know, so it's just, literally some tablet called Clodine or something. I just refused. So I'm so glad that I'm able to find something to get rid of my hot flushes, get rid of my ailments, and just still, you know, enjoy a healthy lifestyle. So anybody who's interested should really look into it. It's, you know, quite a few of us have actually.
Well, we should be running. I think we might do another intermittent. Well, it won't be next month anyway, because we've got loads of events coming up, which I'll talk about towards the end of this session. But in a few months' time, we'll do another intermittent Queen's 30-day intermittent fasting challenge again. So yeah,
I did it.
Oh, you've done it as well, haven't you, Kaz?
Yeah, I did it when Joe came on your platform. I think he did a quick flash, you know, did a little something back in January or whatever. And I went onto his site, contacted him immediately. So I did mine end of January, like through February, and absolute game changer. 100%. I mean, my diet wasn't terrible because I'm a non-meat eater. I have been for over 20 odd years, but I love my little alcohol, love a cake, you know, love a packet of crisps, Lord of mercy, I love savory. So all these little things. But just for me, the switch was the times you were eating. And that's what I've stuck to. I lost 1 stone and 3 pounds. I've kept it off, and I'm still, my lifestyle is exactly the same as it was when I was doing the fasting challenge. I wouldn't change it because it works.
It works. Absolutely. It works.
100%.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with me, Queens. I've just remembered I needed to bring Queen Mary and Queen Josie, because these are my instructions. But I'll bring you in at the end, Mary and Josie. Yeah? I'll bring you in at the end. I'm going to move to Birmingham. I don't know if Queen Jenny is here. From Birmingham, are you here? Can you see Jenny, Rudy? GJENNI.
There's too many Jennys on here.
It's GJI. GJ. Is she there?
Okay.
Is she there?
No, Jenny, if you're there, just put your camera on just a little bit. I can't. No. Nope.
Right, I'm going to move to, if we find her, I'm going to move to Queen Leslie Croydon, walking queen. Whoop, whoop. You're on now. Wonderful. Good morning.
Queen Joan.
Hi,
Good morning,
hi.
platform. How's everybody?
Yes.
This is just a real world. We're zooming. I can't even. I'm a people person. I can't even see people. So anybody that wants to put on their camera, please do. Don't bother if you got on your headscarf and you're not ready. Just come. Just always be ready. Always be ready. So, what would you like to know, Queen Joan?
Well, welcome to the platform. Queen Leslie is doing an amazing job with the Queens in Croydon. I mean, is it 10 of you in the group already?
Yes, but we haven't all 10 met, but it's a work in progress.
Yeah. Well, that's how the groups are. Yeah, that's how the groups are. They kind of they'll gradually evolve. Exactly. So, how many walks have you done? And
we're going for walk number 4 on Sunday.
Oh.
And Queen, what was it? Queen Kaz, not Queen Kaz. What's the other queen at East London?
Sonia.
Sonia, Queen Sonia.
Yes.
I've been informed by my queens. I told them that my terms of reference were I don't like rain, and they've already informed me that we're going. That we must put on our clothes, and we must go out in nature, and we mustn't. They're telling me, so there you go. We mustn't let the rain stop us.
Good.
So on Sunday, rain or shine, we're going walking.
Oh, fantastic. And that's what I mean. Well, I'm a bit different. I said, there's anything that stops me from walking if it's raining.
Yeah,
I can't stand the rain.
But
But otherwise, we're out there. We're out there. Yeah, otherwise, we're out there. So what has the walking group done for you so far?
Well, it's actually been quite profound. I didn't realize it could touch me in the way it has. It's just so nice to see people coming together. You don't actually realize that people. I did realize that people need people, but it's just about the connections. And for me personally, like I say to them, I wasn't really an owl, a lark, a morning person. But you whipped me into shape, Joan, and I'm getting up early in the morning, and it's just actually a really good way to start the day.
Absolutely.
To get up early, just throw on your clothes. When you come back, you just feel invigorated and ready for the day. And, when you're walking with a group of women, whether you are like-minded or not, you become like-minded. And before you know, you've walked 3 miles, and you're like, huh? And I've got to say that I'm not a person that I walk as a mode of transport. I'm not a person that really would go out for a walk unless I'm going for a walk to the post office or to Sainsbury's or with something in mind. But now I'm actually discovering and enjoying the fact that you can, and there's so much green space. I used to see the green spaces, and I do love nature, but I'm always with a purpose. And I think sometimes we have to come out of that mindset as well and just put down the purpose and just go out for a walk, just for the sake of it, just to meet friends, just to regroup, just to have thinking time away from your home environment or environments which you are familiar with, because just going somewhere new can just reignite something. And when I'm with the ladies, I'm with the queens, we're all looking at the trees, and we're just looking at the flowers, and we're just looking at nature and how wonderful it is.
Yeah. I hear you. And I mean, when we're out walking, and we're really fortunate because we have a lot of beautiful parks and lots of green spaces. And it's for me, it's my thinking time, especially when I go out walking on my own. That's when I'm more creative and I get the ideas. I think, we can
Definitely.
do it. You're just so stimulated by the whole now.
And it doesn't matter how fast or how slow you walk. Don't even, don't be starting to think, oh, I want to join, but I'm not fit, or don't have big chest, high chest. Oh, I'm really fit. I don't want to be with slow, because when you get there, your mind will be shaped in such a way, and so many things will come to you, like patience and humanity and care and kindness for the people who you're around. So it's deep.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. And what I like with the walking, especially, because remember, we've been on lockdown, and you haven't got that walk to the bus stop or to the train station. You haven't got that connectivity with your work colleagues.
Exactly.
Where's the office? It's downstairs or it's next door in a bedroom. And when you walk now, especially now as a group or in twos, however you do it, you do need that human interaction, that connectivity with people. So that's what we're kind of building, and especially being in this lockdown, once the door opens, that's going to be a whole can of worms, especially with mental health and all the other things that have been going on with people.
And also, I think it's so important just to take little steps outside, like you said, because what can happen is before you know it, you'll actually become a hermit. And when you step out and you realize how much is going on the road, you're going to just want to run back in your house. Because I'm quite an extrovert. I'm quite a person that likes, I love my home. I'm like you, Joan. I didn't have any problem with working from home. I'm a bit, what's their problem? But I try to have understanding. But I'm like, again, like you said, I've never sat in my garden so much. My garden was just a place to hang my clothes on the line. But I've got a pretty garden, put my stuff in the washing machine. I can eat healthier. I'm not eating rubbish. So you just have to turn these things around. And then if you incorporate, you don't even have to go, and yeah, you can watch lockdown, but you know what? You need to just go for a little walk, even if it's to the shop, and come back, just so that you don't lose your confidence with being outside. Because if you're not careful, you will lose that confidence. And when you go out and it's so manic out there, you're just going to want to come back home, and then you'll end up in that spiral. And then when people say, do you want to go out? You're no, man, no. You'll forget how to put on pretty clothes. You'll just forever live in your jogging bottoms and your slippers. Put on your trainers, put on your little jacket and go outside.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much for that, Leslie. You are doing an absolutely, oh gosh, fantastic job. I love seeing the photos, the smiles. You guys are having a blast.
And I would just like to send that love and thanks back to you and Rudy. And I just can't tell you how proud I am of you. And that is part of the reason that I'm doing it. When you see your brother and sister trying a thing, we talk about it's actions speak louder than words. So I salute you, and I just wish you many blessings, and just keep the two of you doing what you're doing.
And it's about encouraging others. We want to grow that family of queens and kings as well, to get involved and, be healthy. Be healthy. It's not,
and the health will come naturally. It will come naturally because it's little steps. Once you do one thing, like I said, I don't want to get out of my bed early, but I find I'm getting out of bed early. And then by getting out of bed early, I find I've got more time in the day. So I become more productive, more positive. So it's just a domino effect. Anyway.
It's a good effect.
Definitely.
It's a good effect.
Anyway, thank you.
Well done. I want to bring on Doretta, Queen Doretta, who's the lead queen from Manchester. Are you here, Doretta? I'm not sure if you're here. If not, I'll come back to you if you're not here. Are any of the Luton queens here? Is Michelle here? Or any of the Luton queens? No. Okay. Harrow and Stanmore, Queen Vivian, are you here on the platform, my darling? Queen Vivian. Can you see Vivian, Rudy? Let me go to participants. Let me see if I can see Vivian. No, she's not there yet. Don't tell me that is too early. Queen Drea, Greenwich. Are you on board, Queen Drea? I know you said she was traveling today. Right, let's go to Milton Keynes. Queen Gillian. Yes, I can see her waving. Queen Gillian, hi. How are you, my darling?
I'm fine, thank you. It's not just me, there's another lady should be on, I hope by now. Her name's Valerie.
Where's Valerie? Are you on, Valerie? Do you want to unmute yourself, my darling? Because there's 134 of you on here. Valerie, are you on? Can you see Valerie, Rudy?
Oh, I can't see her.
No, I cannot see
Oh,
Valerie.
I can see Valerie.
The same one? Put a hand up.
Wave?
Yes, there she is. She's waving.
She's waving. Has she unmuted herself?
Yes, I've just come from my run.
Oh, whoa. So you're not even working, you're running this morning.
I'm running this morning 2.5 miles before work.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you for coming onto the platform. Well done, my
So
queen.
we're doing the group together. We've just mapped out the routes on Monday, because we live in Milton Keynes has lots of walking areas, and we have a walking track around the whole of the city. So what we have done is one of the parks called Campbell Park. We're going to set up on a Sunday morning, 8 till 9. We're going to do a Monday and a Wednesday. So we're going to change up the times and swap it between the two of us. But she's a runner, and as you can see,
Oh.
Oh, well
we've
done.
got about, I think we've got about 10 people signed up to the WhatsApp group already.
Oh, fantastic.
We're just going to finalize the actual route on Monday. And we're going to start off with 5K walk for 1 hour, and then we're going to branch off to 8K and 10K for those that can go a bit longer. So we're just starting up. We haven't even got a poster or anything ready yet.
You know what, word of mouth is the best way to do it. You know, word of mouth is the best way to do it. And it's just about, in some cases, it's about gently getting people out now and encouraging them to come out and join the groups. And like I say, you know, the key element about all of the groups, which I want to resonate, is it's about having fun.
Yes.
Yes. It's about having fun. You're walking, you're talking, sharing, and that's what it's about. And like, you know, Queen Leslie was saying, before you know it, you've done 3, 4, however many miles. So you're gonna get, you know, it's about your mental health. You're gonna get fit. You're gonna get active, and you're gonna just be full of energy. Phenomenal way to, you know, it's life changing.
It is
Absolutely.
Life-changing.
Absolutely.
You know,
here are the other examples of those ladies that have been running already as well, and I hear what you say about East London being a big place, because I'm sure there's about 6 boroughs in East London alone. So you know, it's good to get out there. But Milton Keynes is a big space over a wide mileage area. But because of our roundabouts, we can get to most places within 10 minutes, no traffic. So that's the beauty of being up here. But we're trying to get everybody from all over Milton Keynes, all Queens, as much as we can. So,
and I take it that there's nothing like that up there in Milton Keynes, is there?
No, not. I don't think there are lots of walking groups.
Walking groups, yes.
There are lots of walking groups, people who use the walking sticks and
Nordic walking,
running groups, but there's none that we have as, you know, Queens, Black Queens have organised ourselves. And of course we're so diverse that we've got other people wanting that we know, and family members that want to join as well. So
fantastic. And that's what it's about, you know. So it's really nice to have a branch up in Milton Keynes. I haven't been to Milton Keynes, but we're coming.
You come.
We're coming to Milton Keynes. We're coming.
There's enough place. All of you come.
Absolutely.
And that's what's going to happen. So all the different branches up and down the country, you know, we'll travel up and we'll come and join you in different walks. We've actually got a couple of events planned down in London to hopefully bring, you know, when we can kind of like move about a bit more freely. I mean, we've got an event on the 30th of May, Queen's Walking Group event, where we'll walk and we'll do a couple of activities, which I'll talk about at the end. So Queens, love you both. Thank you so much for setting up a Queen's group in Milton Keynes. Brilliant.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
Excuse me, John, I think we got Drea. Is it Drea?
Yes,
Drea?
hi. Hello.
Wonderful.
Hi. Hello, lovely queens. I'm sorry, you have my rainbow. I hope that will do for now. Signal in Greenwich. I live where on the Blackheath side. We don't have as many masks, so especially on Saturdays, Wi-Fi is very, very challenging. So bear with me, please. So good morning to everyone. Great to be here and to talk about Greenwich the Greenwich walking group. What inspired me to join was I realized that like walking, I mean, if I mentioned to my mum, like if she asked what was I doing and I was going for a walk, she'd say, where? what for? No, I'm just walking. But why? And then she'd suck her teeth. Because it was always intentional. Walking was, you go to the supermarket, you're doing something, you're on a mission, because you do not have the luxury to walk around in circles. And when my son was born, that's when I started walking, but it was lonely. It was just me and my son, and everyone thought it was weird. And so I just did a few circles and came back. So I see this as it's a brilliant opportunity. And my background is I'm a personal trainer, yoga instructor, Pilates. So all the fitnesses I've done, you name it, I've done it. And I'm a nutritionist. And so I see the importance, especially with the pandemic, that we have to move. But you know what's more important? Connecting to, it's not about getting out there and where are my, let's get out there and get fit. It's about connection to ourselves, to each other. But you know what? The land, we need to feel the earth beneath our feet. And we need to observe in that other way, where you are absorbing your nutrients, if you like. I call it spiritual nutrition. You notice those little things around you and each other, and there is this collective way of being by walking together. It's not about pace, it's not about fitness, it's not about any of those things. It's about just connecting and just being, and wherever you are in that process is perfect. Wherever you are is perfect. And to me, connect, especially since the pandemic, where there are these paths created to create more isolation, separation, disconnection, all the words that end with ION. I won't go through it. My son loves doing that, playing that game. But we need to, once we start connected in this way, then there is that energetic connection. It continues, and that knowing that we are all connected, but we need to kind of unite, come together and remember what there is to remember, because there's a lot to remember. And so I think it's fantastic opportunity to just take one step at a time. No speed, no pace, just one step together. And what better way? This is an amazing platform. So Greenwich, I'm handling the Greenwich walkers. Anybody who wants to connect and walk one step at a time, do contact me. Lots of love to you all. Lovely to see you and to feel you for those whose faces aren't there. Blessings.
Thank you so much for that, Drea. And it really is
about frozen. Okay, if you can hear me, you've frozen, so I don't know if you're speaking back. That is how bad my connection is.
All right, I frozen? No, I think I'm still alive.
No, you're okay, John. You're okay.
Okay. Maybe it must be your internet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for Drea. Queen, the lead queen for the Greenwich walking group, Queen's walking group. And it really is about, we need to connect, we need that interaction. So anybody who wants to join any of the walking groups, please just WhatsApp me. My business partner, Rudy James, he's posting into the chat my contact details. So if you want to join a walking group, please contact me. Yeah, thank you. Gants Hill is not up and running yet, but it's coming. Queen Lena, are you here for the Enfield and Oakwood walking group? Let me see if you're here on the chat for this. Let's have a look. Yes, Lena's here. I'm going to ask to unmute. Good morning, Lena.
Good morning. How are you? How are you all?
We're good. Where are you? I can't see you. Is your
I
camera?
know I'm not dressed in the right attire, so do excuse me. That's why I don't want to be on video. So I'm
Okay,
just,
no problem.
yeah. So I mean, I find this quite a fantastic platform, and hence that's why I'm going to try and I'm determined to start a walking group in Enfield or Oakwood, basically.
Right. And what attracted you? Is it you want to get fit? You want to get healthy? Is it about connecting with people?
Connecting with people, getting healthy, and feeling better about myself.
Yeah. And you'll find that, because I mean, I find that with some of the ladies in my walking group, you know, and they started off a slow walking. It's amazing how confident and how stronger they have become. So, you know, we're walking over a couple of weeks, and you know, I'll find them, you know, they're walking, they've their friend behind, you know, oh, she's walking a bit too slow for me, and you can see, you know, they're walking with confidence and strength. And which is what walking does for you. It gives you the confidence, gives you the strength. It just opens you up to whatever the elements are sort of like bringing to you. So I'm really, really glad you're going to be setting up a group in Oakwood
or Enfield, yeah.
Or Enfield.
Yeah.
So please get in touch if anybody wants to join.
Okay.
And with each of the groups, we have there's a WhatsApp group, and that's how we communicate all the information through for all the different groups. I don't know if Natural Listic is here, who's going to be running the Hatfield and Welwyn Garden City branch. Let me have a quick look if she's here. Hold on.
Greetings.
Yes.
You're here. Good morning. Where are you? Ah, yes, I can see you looking beautiful.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Lovely to see some of your faces again, and to see some of the names again. I've joined the Zooms a couple of weeks now, so I've definitely taken in a lot of information. The walking group interests me. I'm originally from London. I now live in Hatfield / Welwyn Garden City in Hertfordshire, and I generally just don't know anybody. Like, did you know you just move into an area completely cold? And it's difficult lately over the last couple of years to even get to meet anybody or join any clubs or do anything. So I used to be like a sort of a free, you know, gym member-ish and go in occasionally and that sort of thing. But yeah, I've just realized I've got to a certain age. I'm not saying I'm not proud of it. I've just turned 45. I've been going through the menopause now for about 2 to 3 years. And I've just got to that stage where my body is not doing what I want it to do anymore. I've always been able to maintain my weight, but now I've just realized that the fat just wants to sit in different places and it's harder to move. So I've always enjoyed exercise, dancing, movement of some sort. I'm avid, got gym and Fitball and all the DVDs, but I like being outside. I've rediscovered nature during lockdown. So now it's led me to just go walking for miles. I've got beautiful countryside, beautiful scenery, places to stop off, places of interest. I've found woodpeckers. I've found, you just name it, in regards to like wildlife and that sort of thing, things I wouldn't think that I would have seen. And I just want to encourage us as Black women, Nubian queens, to actually kind of appreciate what we've got, because we sometimes complain about what we don't have. And I'm now living in the gratitude moment and appreciating what I do have around me. And to be honest, lockdown gave me a moment to just stop and just watch things grow and bloom and develop and, you know, rebirth. I saw nature come alive again. So I just want to be part of that continuum, knowing that I'm part of nature. I'm made up of the elements of the earth. And I think I just want to be in synergy with that. I just want to know my place and respect my environment and get healthier, should I say, at the same time, and meet people, more importantly, meet women, encourage them, empower them. And just, yeah, as you can see behind me, it says bouncing back, which is what I'm doing. So bouncing back with my budget, bouncing back in business, and I'm bouncing back with my body. So I'm kind of living all the elements at the moment, and being in a holistic well-being is where I'm at the moment. So can't just focus on my mind or my nutrition or my body. I have to take the steps to look after all of me and give myself that space every day, each week, all year, every day, that I am special and I deserve the best.
That's it. Beautiful. Well put. And I agree with you 110%. 110%. And you know, we are here as a network, as a collective, to support each other. And it is very much about that. I mean, where we are situated, you know, and imagine I was born and bred in this borough. And I mean, we've discovered so many parks, so many open spaces. And even when we're out walking in the mornings, you know, just hearing the birds and seeing the squirrels, all this stuff we took for granted because we're so busy. We're marching to the train station, we're marching to get the bus, and everything was just so immaterial. And you're right, we've had to stop. Yeah, we've had to stop, reevaluate now. What are the important things to you? Yeah, because the moment you get sick, you find time for sickness, find time for health. Yeah, and that's what we're preaching. Find time for health.
I'm recovering from a benign brain tumor. So yeah, the doctors had me on medication for 5 years. I discovered that I had a heart murmur. The medication started to affect my liver, my kidneys. So I got off of it. I said to them, no, thank you. Long-term medication is not good. They want to experiment, is what I found with myself. They weren't really sure if things would work. They would look in medical journals and dictionaries to look for similar symptoms and ailments and kind of match what I was going through. And I'm trying to explain that this is my body. If you would let me explain what I feel, what is happening, what is going on, why it's happening, and deal with me holistically. You know, they dealt with the brain, but they didn't deal with the other parts. You know, it just didn't make sense to me the way that they did it. So I took charge of my own life. I changed my intake of food. I'm not a meat eater anyway. I kind of went back to the ITAL way of living. So a lot of people now use the word vegan, but it's ITAL. I just stripped back all the unnecessary stuff that I didn't need. My biggest crutches at the moment, I won't lie, are sugar and milk. So I'm weaning myself off of these things slowly. It's a day by day process. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself because it's something I've lived with for 45 years. So as long as it's taken me to love it, it might take me a little while to unlove certain things, you know, or not like them anymore and replace them with healthier, you know, supplements or remove them altogether, because my body, we don't need certain things. And because we train our bodies to actually digest and intake certain foods, we believe that we need them. So when you then untrain your brain and untrain yourself to actually not, you know, want such a big portion or not want that sugary thing and not want that, yeah. So, you know, I'm doing a big detox at the moment. I just need to flush out all the dead stuff that's inside of me and thinking about a bit of a colonic. Not sure if anyone's done that before, but I just think that I just need to just strip out the whole lot and then start again. So thank you. So Hatfield, Hertfordshire, I'm close to kind of Enfield, Barnet, Oakwood, Cockfosters. I'm just on that cusp. So it would be a drive to them and then a walk and then a drive back home. So I'm just on the edge of Hertford, like south Hertfordshire, basically. Watford's not too far, St Albans, not too far from Luton. So I'm just on that catchment on the edge. So again, it's something that I've just started a Facebook page and I'll be sharing it to my local Facebook communities locally to see if we can get some interest. But I will be out there every day like I am, minimum for an hour, taking my walk.
Good, well done. Well, I'm sure, you know, what's it, 143 people on the platform, so I'm sure someone's going to take up and will contact and, you know, come and join us on the walk. And I'll be coming up to Welwyn Garden City, and yeah, man, we're gonna do some stepping.
Yeah, we've got some beautiful scenery around. It's just so lovely. I feel actually, you know, quite humbled and blessed by my surroundings. And, you know, it's just the creator reminded me of my place in all of this, and to go out and just say thank you for what, you know, has been provided for me to appreciate for free.
Yes, exactly. And it's all there for free, you know, and that's the thing that sort, you know, when I was thinking about things the other day, because I think, imagine living in this borough all these years, born and bred, and you back up on, you're thinking, I never knew this was here, you know, all these wonderful parks and open spaces, but you're just so focused on the rat race, you're so caught up in the rat race, you just take all these things for granted. So to me, often I say, even though we've had that huge sense of loss with the pandemic, you know, in a way it's been a blessing as well, because we've had to stop, and it's given us, a lot of us, time to reconnect, change mindset, and thinking of what are the important things in life now.
Yeah,
know?
oh, definitely. I think my biggest thing, not having children, knowing that I'm not going to birth them myself, my biggest word for me is wealth, in regards to the health and well-being, but also legacy. So I became a co-author last year. I've started a couple of businesses. 2020 didn't stop me. 2020 was my catalyst, because I saw that I couldn't rely on unemployment or, you know, an income from somebody else. And I had to find multiple streams of income and things to actually keep myself going, just in case. I kind of live in that moment. So preparation is definitely better than cure. And I'm finding solutions to all of my little challenges in life, and helping others by just sharing what it is that I do. And just kind of, like I said, keep encouraging people and knowing that each of us has our own journey, our own destiny, but enjoy the journey. Don't just keep your eyes focused on the goal, because you'll forget what's happening around you. So yeah, just keep yourself grounded, walk in nature, go and touch a tree.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what it's about, keeping grounded. And, you know, walking is such a, anybody can do it, you know, and as a collective, we can all get out there, get grounded, be in touch with nature. And there, and like I said before, there's going to be lots of other activities coming out of the walking group that we
And I'll be inviting you all as well, because I'm part of Womanhood Academy, Manhood Academy. So we've definitely a few events where we definitely like you to come out, bring the children, bring the girls, bring the boys, bring everybody out, and have these family fun days is what I think we're missing. You know, just to be, again, be part of nature and just reconnect with each other, and just feel out each other's energy, because we're all so powerful. We shine so brightly. But we're being told to dim our lights because it makes other people feel uncomfortable. Well, I don't want to do that anymore.
We need to shine. Exactly. We need to shine. We need to shine. Oh, thank you very much for that, Natural.
You're most welcome. Have a lovely day, everybody.
Thank you. I'm going to see if any of our other queens have come onto the platform yet. Queen Jenny, who's the lead for our Birmingham group. Are you there, Queen Jenny? Any of the Luton ladies? Queen Michelle, are you on the platform? Any of the Luton ladies? Who else are we missing? Vivian, our lead queen for Harrow and Stanmore. Are you on the platform?
I would have been asleep. Well, not asleep, I would have been there.
Are you on the platform? Hold on, let me just mute you.
Good morning, ladies.
Vivian, hi, Queen. How are you, darling?
I'm very well, Queen Jo, and how are you?
Yeah, we're good. We're here. We're here. We're here.
And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Oh, fantastic. So how is the group going? Well, you do your introduction. You are the lead queen for?
I'm the queen lead for Harrow and Stanmore.
Woof, woof.
Last night I was up writing things because I thought, you know what, I just want to include things and be precise in what I'm saying. But anyway, here we go. Good morning, Queen Joan. Good morning, kings and queens. Good morning to my Harrow and Stanmore Queens Walking Group. It's been fantastic this morning, actually. This is the first time that we've gone out for a walk, and it was brilliant. Woke up this morning, looked out the window, I'm thinking, well, it's drizzling. I hope they're not going to let me down. But they met the challenge. They were there, ready and waiting. So shouts out to, if I can remember the names, Andrea, Annette, Carol, Patsy, Donette. I think I have them all. Anyway, shout out to you all and well done. It was fantastic this morning. It really was over an hour and a half walking. So you can imagine we did our job. We did it brilliantly. Anyway, I won't keep you guys. I'm going to read out what I've written. Okay, so just bear with me. So I'm just going to say thank you, Queen Joan, for inviting me to introduce myself on this platform. As you know, as you all know by now, my name is Vivian, and I live in Stanmore, which is in the borough of Harrow. I tried to recall how and when I came across the Queen's Walking Group, but I just can't remember. Old age is setting in. My mind is not as good as it used to be, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Anyway, I attended the first Zoom, Queen's Zoom's meeting entitled Queens, We Ain't Crazy, It's Only the Menopause. Oh, yeah. And that was way back in November 2020. Yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
It was brilliant. which now it seems like a lifetime away because I've been trying to attend most of the Queen's sessions. Each session is fantastic and it always brings something home to me. It inspires me and I can relate. And it's been quite an experience. I fell in love with the Zoom calls that we do every day, or every week, should I say. And the speakers who speak on the day, they are candid, open and honest. And Queen Joan, she certainly wore her crown. She just brings it out. She inspires me. You see, I'm wearing my yellow this morning. I just want you guys to feel great because this is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. This platform that she's created is so needed in bringing us as a community and as a people together. When she explained that she led a walking group in South London, I felt quite jealous. All I could envisage was all these beautiful queens walking together, uplifting each other, having fun and keeping fit. I wanted some of that, and I was certainly going to get it. Just a bit about me. I have 2 adult children, and when they were growing up, I always promised myself that I would not be one of those mothers who suffered the empty nest syndrome. Once their children have flown the nest, not knowing what to do with themselves. I would not sit down and cry because I had nothing else to do. I had committed my life to raising my children and had enjoyed every minute of it, but I had also maintained my independence, being active and nurturing my friendships. I enjoyed the company of female friends, our queens. We love, laugh, cry, and share each other's experiences from which we all learn. So when Queen Joan explained about the Queen's Walking Group, I thought, well, I'll have some of that. I am currently working from home and have been doing so since March 2020, so it's been quite a while. Initially, I was still using the gym, and then when the full lockdown came about, I started walking during my lunch hours. I would set aside the time in my calendar and make sure that I went out. I found that it cleared my head and invigorated me to get back to work. I specifically remember on one occasion when I was writing a report, I literally became brain dead. I couldn't express what I wanted to narrate. I decided to go out for a walk and came back to it. What a boost that was. When I returned to my desk, the narrative literally flowed, forgive the pun, it literally did. So to be a lead in the Queen's Walking Group, covering Harrow and Stanmore, enables me to incorporate all the above, all that I have spoken about. It brings our community together. The Queens who live in Harrow can come and join us. I want us to uplift each other, motivate, inspire one another, as well as have fun. This is so relevant now, especially in this current climate of lockdown and COVID. We need to protect our mental health, which is now so much in the forefront. It is the topic of discussion. Also, unfortunately, I know that many of our queens live alone. You can live alone, but you don't have to be alone. You can have a family, but still find time for yourself. I also enjoy my own company, but I enjoy helping others more. Going out for a walk is so uplifting, and walking with others is so motivating. It can change your whole mood for the best. You can be chilled and talk, do it at your own pace, or be that competitive somebody. Yes, you know that there are always one, the one who will leave you trailing. Just kidding, ladies, I know, we've got them, but we know, but they are great. Yeah. But honestly, to do it all, but to be honest with you, you do it at your own pace. You just take your time and do it. There's no competition involved. I think that I've been going on for a bit too long now. And yeah, I think I need to step back and say, thank you for having me. I choose to sit down and not cry and to enjoy the next phase of my life. I hope you choose to do the same. So come out walking, let's have fun, let's motivate ourselves, let's be young, invigorated, and just enjoy. You only live once, so let's go for it. Thank you all for listening.
Oh,
And I'm
Vivian.
just glad to be on this platform to meet you all and network. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Queen.
thank you for sharing that. So you went out. What's the weather like up there?
Do you know what? It was raining this morning, like I said, but it stopped raining and the clouds just cleared and we had a brilliant time. We met each other for the first time. I mean, I knew 2 ladies from the group, but the others were new.
Yeah.
And we just bonded and it is just lovely. It really is. It's fantastic. Fantastic.
And that's what it's about. You know, it's just about being brave and courageous. You know, there's no need for people to be isolated, to be on their own. They can just contact me. I can hook them up with one of the groups, and it's very informal. It's very relaxed. And like I said before, it's not about power walking. You know, you take your time, you go at your own pace. We've got the slow walkers, I've got the fast walkers, I've got the intermediate. But as a collective, we get to our destination point and we do our activities. Yeah. So really, at the moment, right now, it's about, you know, people, individuals, queens, and we do want some kings, but the kings are not coming. But we do want some kings, but it's the queens. Come and join the group. You will have it's life-changing, it's transformational. It really is. It really is. So, whoop, whoop. I just want to shout out to see if any of my other queens have come on board yet. So Queen Jenny from Birmingham, are you on the platform? Who else is there? Don't know if the Luton ladies are coming. Gants Hill. Yeah. At this stage, I'm going to take any questions. Any questions? Any questions?
Oh, let me just unmute.
Okay. So whilst people are thinking about their questions, Queen Mary and Queen Josie, they have been with me on this walking group journey from the beginning. And Queen Mary, she's got a Queen's t-shirt on. Yes. So Queen Mary, Queen Josie, unmute yourself, Josie. Can you do it? You've muted yourself.
Yep, done, dusted.
Right, fantastic. So these are my queens. Queen Mary, who does our legs, bums and thumbs, she gets us moving. She gets the body moving, yes? And we've got Josie, our line dancing, stepping queen, yes? I'm always getting the steps wrong, but I do try, Josie. I do try. So queens, tell us about what the journey's been like for you so far, how the walking group has impacted on you. Share your story.
Go on, Mary, you go first.
Can't hear you, Mary. Can't hear you, Mary. What's all right, you go, Josie. Sort your sound thing out, Mary. You go first, Josie. I don't know what's wrong with your thing, Mary. Can't hear you, darling.
Okay, well, my name is Josie. I do the R&B soul stepping with the group. I started off sitting at home doing nothing, weight gain, bored, and this email suddenly this text came in one of my groups. I'm going walking. If anybody wants to join me, join. And I went, okay, I'll do that. Then I went, nah, I'm not interested. And then the devil and the angel was on my shoulders. And the devil said, nah, you don't want to go. The angel said, yes, you do. So I contacted Joan. I was just about to press send. And I went, nah, I'm not interested. Didn't send it. And then something said to me, do it. So I did it. And I haven't looked back. Walking I've met some beautiful women. Walking has given me purpose. Oops. Sorry, I'm on a new contraption here and it's doing funny things. And it's the best thing ever. And line dancing, I love to see people grow their line dancing, and that's my aim, is to get us girls line dancing so that when we go raving, when all of this is up, we can do it as a collective as well. So that is my story. Oh yes, and with our walking, we've started sun gazing, affirmations, and tree hugging, which I haven't actually started yet, but I'm touching the tree and trying to get my vibes from the tree. But no, it's all been wonderful. It's, you know, great collective of people who are on the same path as you, like-minded. I wouldn't have it any other way. So well done to the Queens.
Yeah. And I'll share this story, in actual fact, Josie. When Josie started, when Josie started with the walking group, and I say, you know what I'm like. I'm always like, you know, the live wire, and she's going. You remember, you used to grunt at me. And
I never used to speak.
I was kind of scared.
I never used to speak because I was so down there that it was even an effort just to speak. So it'd be, yep, no, grunt.
Yeah.
But now,
and even when we, you know, because when we walk, we always stop somewhere and we do an affirmation. I am beautiful. I am a queen. I am whatever. I am strong. I am powerful. I'm resilient. We always do some kind of affirmation
yes.
group, and it was about you finding something good to say about yourself. You know, and we've had that on the group where people, you know, Queens have found it difficult. They're in such a dark place because of work and life, other things kind of like pulling you down, you know. But you have to wear that crown with glory, with passion, with purpose. And hopefully being part of the walking group, if you're not there now, you will get there. You will be a queen, regal, royal, beautiful, empowered, resilient. You will be all these things and more, so much more. And kings, I'm calling you all out as well.
Yeah, because we all line dancing with our kings as well, mate.
We love our kings, but them not coming. Them not coming. Yeah. What we're going to be doing, I mean, we've got a really fantastic event next week. We've got Errol McKellar coming on. We've got Cynthia Dwyer from the Hugh Dwyer Foundation, because we've got a session dedicated to the men. And I'm asking the Queens to be trailblazers in this. So please spread it amongst your brothers. Tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your husband, tell your man friend, tell your side, whatever. Just spread the message. So next week is going to be Queens. It's a Queen's Health Talk, Our Kings and Prostate Cancer. Yeah, so we really want to get the message out there and get as many people onto the platform as possible, because this is going to be a powerful, powerful health talk. And as a lot of you know already, a lot of our men are dying unnecessarily from prostate cancer. So I do try and find topics, you know, whereby we can get the male, even though we're predominantly female, and because it's Queens, we do, you know, want the men to come on board with this one. Yeah, so thank you very much for that, Josie.
You're welcome.
Can you hear me now? Queen. Oh yes, Mary, I can hear you. Oh, you're there. You're down there. Because I've got the screen with all the pictures this time.
No,
right,
thank you.
Now.
Queen
Mary.
I was on my new system, so I've had to come on my phone now. I'm so honoured, Joan and Rudy and our lovely Josie, for being part of the group. Yeah, and when we started, Joan said, "Oh, Mary, would you come on board?" I didn't even hesitate, because Joan's known me for a while, and I've, you know, been in the fitness business for a long while. And I'm my young 62. Yeah. So to see, you know, the ladies and how it's been birthed and, you know, over the areas, it's just been fantastic. And as you said, as Kaz was saying, and Latrell, you see some of the ladies, how they've started and how they've begun. And it's so wonderful to see where they are and how they've progressed. Because as you're saying, Joan, we have fast walkers, slow walkers, it doesn't matter. As long as you're there, you're showing that inspiration. And as women or as men, you know, we wake up, we raise our children, you go shopping, you do everything for them, but sometimes we don't think of ourselves, yeah? And when you wake up in the morning, you must think, oh, you look out the window and think, oh, I don't want to go out, it's raining. And even as an instructor myself, there are days thinking, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to get up. But once you get up, you put your trainers on, you put your coat on, you go outside, you put your hat on. It's a different mindset. It's really a different mindset. And my mum always used to say, you know this one, Joan, I'm going to say, when you wake up in the morning and you have cramp in your foot, you know you're alive. If not, that's it, yeah? So it's just as a baby, you put one foot in front of each other. And it's the mindset as well. because especially with the lockdown, we've all been locked in our homes. We haven't been able to go out, feeling afraid to go out. The changes, human nature. And as human nature, we want to interact with everybody, yeah? And to touch as well, just to hug. That's who we are. Because as a baby, when a baby raises their arms in the air, they're saying, Mum, Dad, pick me up, give me a cuddle. Children only cry for a reason, if they're hungry, if they want a nappy change. But as human beings, as we want cuddles, we want that cuddle and to interact with other people. And with this group and the walking group, Joan and Rudy, it's given everybody that inspiration to see each other. And when the women come out, 8 o'clock, Joan's off, I ain't wait for nobody. You see them running up, wait for me, yeah? And it's the smiles at the end of the day, and especially when we do our little classes, either myself and those ladies know I don't ramp, yeah? Or Josie, and at the end they're going, oh, do we have to do an extra? I says, come on, extra 10 more. And you come round and you encourage each other, yeah? I'll say, come on, Josie, look at each other, give that encouragement, give that smile. You may not feel like it inside, but once it's done, you say, boy, I feel good. And then the next thing, you've got to walk back home. Oh, do we? Yes, you ain't catching no bus, you ain't got no bus pass. You walk back home.
You get bus pass now? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I see you on the way back. Think I can't see them jumping on the bus?
I know, I've got my bus pass anyway, so I'm happy. No, but realistically, it's just that inspiration to see all those lovely women coming out on the Saturdays. And when, as you said, it was only for 6 weeks, when they were feeling we're going to stop, and it's going, no, we want more. And it is, it could be a dull day. When you step out that, your front door, it's a bright day, maybe dull inside, but it's a bright day. You want to smile, you want to feel good for yourself. And Kaz was saying, especially, with the diet as well, all what we're eating, we may have put on a few here and there, but people know me. I like my cakes. Your little drink, yeah. But now and again, it's in moderation, and how it's intake and how you're feeling yourself, loving yourself, because it all starts from the mind, having a good mindset, being positive about yourself, thinking positive thoughts, thinking good thoughts, yeah? And out from the mouth as well, because if you say words, say things, you can't take them back. So if you instill positive thoughts to others and yourself, yeah, that's fantastic. And in your heart, because we're all loved, we're all worthy, and we're all beautiful, beautiful kings and queens. And we need to remember that. Because as a child, yeah, we'll learn certain things. It's learned behavior and how you're spoken to, how people approach you, have that in respect for others as well, because we need to grow. We need to grow as kings and queens and believe in ourselves and be there for others as well. Because it's easier said than done. We all have our up days and down days. But if you've got someone at the other end of the line to say, or as you know, with our walking groups during the week as well, Joan, you pick it up. If one person's not able to go out for a walk, then they may go out later or meet someone else. Because there's always things in our life that's, the devil's a lie, ain't going to stop us. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if we know we're here for each other, doing different things, having that person, you can pick the phone up, say, come on, let's go out for a walk. Even if it's just drizzling, put a hat on your head and a coat, yeah, and then just go out. Even if it's just half an hour a day, if you're able to, and then come back and then you can rest, be grounded, listen to some beautiful music, meditate if you want to, do a bit of yoga, stretching. That's all you want to do in life. But just remember, we're here for each other. Queens, kings, we're here for each other. Joan, big up our Joan, mate. Josie, we love you all, and all our lovely queens that we have. Our lovely Sonia, I'm not sure if she's on, but she just cracks me up, our Sonia. She's beautiful, beautiful spirit, yeah? Where she's come from, I'm sure she'll give her testimony, which she has before, and how far she's come, and it's really done a lot for her. And our other queens as well. Sorry, I'm rabbiting on too much, Joan. You know me. When I start, I can't stop.
And thank you so much for that, Mary. And this is what it's about, coming into this pandemic. One of the things that's really kind of like woken up in me, it's not about I, it's about we. Yeah, it's about community. It's about us wrapping our arms around the community to love each other. Yeah. And that's what the walking group is about. And that's why, you know, we rock up on a Saturday morning, you know, we put on all these different events, free. Yeah. Because you have to know how to give back. Yeah. You have to know how to love your community and love one another. Together as a collective, we will be stronger. And you can see, you know, 141 of you now on the platform. We are growing in numbers. We are becoming much stronger. And it's really about, as women, feeling empowered, enriched in life. Yeah. So one of the things I want you all to do as well this morning, start saying your affirmations, have that conversation in the mirror, look in the mirror, tell yourself you are beautiful, you are loved, you are kind, you are courageous, you are strong, you are resilient. Yeah. And love one another. That's one of the key messages. And I tell you, that's what I preach every time we're out. Yeah. Together we are stronger. Yeah. Important things to talk about, you know, to think about, you know, how walking can improve your health. It helps you to lose weight, but it's not just about that. But it does help you to lose weight. It keeps your heart strong. Without a strong heart, you're not going to be living. Yeah. These are all the positive things. It reduces your risk of cancer. It reduces risk of type 2 diabetes. It strengthens your bones. It reduces your risk of dementia as well, because obviously you have to be coordinating yourself when you're walking. Yeah. Queens, it's time to get ready to start stepping. Yeah. So if anyone's got any questions, please come on the platform. I can take a few questions. We're actually working on time today. This is the first time ever we're actually working on time.
Hi, Joan. It's me back again.
Hello, darling. Queen
Hi.
Vivian.
I want to echo Vivian. Sorry, I just want to echo everything that's been said. Unfortunately, I have to leave shortly, so I just wanted to say my goodbyes. But I would really encourage anybody to join. It's so beneficial, like Joan said, to your health, to your well-being, to your state of mind. And it's not all about losing weight. It's about keeping fit, being happy. Just enjoy your life, no matter what shape, size, form, whatever you are. Just enjoy your life. And interacting with other queens, honestly, it's the best. It's the best. I've learned so much from other queens. And I think that's the beauty of it. We're all beautiful in our ways, and we just got to learn to love one another and love ourselves, no matter what anybody says. Just love yourself, and let's encourage each other. So with that, I'm going to say love and leave you and wish you all the best. And hopefully, like I said, come join our groups. Just come and join our groups.
Come and join our
Thank you, Queen
group.
Joan. Thank you, Queen Kins. Have a blessed day.
And you, my darling.
Okay.
Take good care. Take good care. Bye-bye, sweetie. Is there anybody else on the, anybody got their hand up? Mary, did you mean to put your hand up? Did you want to ask a question? Oh, let me, I will unmute yourself.
No, I just wanted to say, because you know you're saying affirmations, Joan, yeah?
Yes.
For our lovely kings and queens.
Yes.
And I've got one saying, I believe in myself. I believe I can do anything. Yeah? So if we believe in ourselves, if we believe that we can do things, we can do anything. Don't let anyone say you can't. I will. That's what you need to say at the end of the day, and have positive people around you. That's the main thing. Yeah, because it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
When you look back, there's no looking back. We're moving forward, 1 foot in front of each other, 1 step for man or womankind, yeah? But 1 step, 1 day at a time. That's what you need to do. When you wake up in the mornings, you have to say thank you, yeah? Thank you for the people that are around you, your friends and your family, because at time of needs, who's there for your family and friends and people that love you, cherish you, and respect you, yeah? And that's what we need in our hearts and for everybody. Joan,
Thank you, my darling. A few quick announcements. So as part of being in the walking group, DJ, hold on 1 minute. Part of being in the walking group, the only investment is a t-shirt, and the t-shirt you'll have on it, I mean, I'm Queen of Queens, So you might have Queen Mary, Queen Josie, whatever you want on your t-shirts. That's the only thing that we're going to have at the moment for those groups that are emerging, that are formulating. We're actually going to be doing also a charity walk, hopefully. So we're going to sort out the details with Errol McKellar. We're going to do a massive charity walk across the whole UK, all the different groups. Need to speak to everybody about how that's all going to unfold. So we'll be doing some fundraising. Yeah, we're doing some powerful work in our community. Yeah, so it's not just about talk, it's about putting words into action. And most of you who know me, I'm very much a woman of putting things into action. Yeah, I've spoken about the t-shirts. We're also going to have some wonderful mugs. Those are coming out as well in a couple of weeks. We've got the event on the 30th of May. So anybody who's in London who wants to get involved in that, please contact me directly. My details are in the chat. And we've got a question from DJ Harvey. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, John. Yeah, good morning. It's you know what? It's actually great to see your platform growing and flourishing. It's actually quite amazing. So once again, John, well done. Congratulations. John, I want to ask you a question. Regarding the walking group, you said that at the end of the walking, you have activities. What sort of activities do you have at the end of the walking sessions? Or is it a case of just walking?
So we might do a leg bumps and tum session, or we might do line dancing. Sometimes I used to have speakers coming in and talking about different health related matters. So that was it basically.
All right, okay. No, because obviously I'm interested in that line myself. But yeah, once again, I'd just like to say thank you. Well done, keep it going. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll have a few more kings in the walking groups being involved. As we know, Zumba walking groups are all predominantly like 99% women. And it's a shame because the men need to be out there getting themselves involved. Also, I'm very intrigued by your subject next week about prostate cancer. Because I had a session on my platform about prostate cancer, trying to raise awareness in especially Black men in getting tested. As we know, Black men are very egotistical, very masculine, and a lot of them are in denial about going out and getting tested because, I mean, I got tested. I had somebody insert their finger and so on. But you know what? If that saves my life, fine. Also, I encourage women at the same time to do cervical smear tests and breast cancer for lumps and untoward things. And so, yeah, I'm very intrigued by your show next week. And from the back of my show regarding prostate cancer, I have had 2 people who have now got cancer, who would not have got that test if it wasn't for my show on a Sunday about 6 weeks ago. So I would encourage you to really push that next Sunday, because literally, Joan, we're literally saving lives.
Yeah. Well, that's why I do what I do, you know, across all the different subject areas. And it's really to, you know, find subjects that are going to interest the men. And that's why I said, you know, this platform right now is predominantly women, but I know women can be the trailblazer here in spreading the message amongst the community, getting their fathers, their brothers, their sons, partners to come on and just hear. You know, and we'll have fantastic signposting. And, you know, the people that come on the platform, they're human beings just like me and you. They'll happily sit and talk to you. You know, if you're scared about, you know, engaging with our services, they will talk to you, they will signpost you, they will hold your hand, they will guide you. But just make those tentative steps to just connect. You know, we want to be saving lives. We want to be helping people, want to be empowering people. So thank you very much for that, DJ Harvey. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Any more questions? Any more questions? No, anybody got their hand up? Is there anything? I'm going to have a quick look in the chat. I'm going to be winding down this session. So this is the first session ever that's finished on time. I can't believe it. I can see lots of people want to set up walking groups. That's absolutely fine. Please pick up my details from the chat, WhatsApp me, and I will be in touch with you over the next couple of days. And to repeat, we have got walking groups in, wow, I have to look up my list because there's so many of you now. So East London, yeah, so we've got Queen Sonia and Queen Kaz leading those walking groups. We've got Queen Jenny J. I don't think she's on the platform. Let me have a search. No, she's not on this morning. So Queen Jenny from Birmingham, who's leading the walking group for us. Queen Leslie, who's leading the Croydon group. Queen Doretta, who's leading the Manchester Queens. Queen Odette, Queen Michelle. Is Queen Odette here? Queen Odette. Right, Queen, you don't even have to have your camera on, but please can you come and tell us about the Luton ladies, because you guys, you queens have been doing some fantastic stuff. I see all the chatting in the different groups. So I might not sort of like say anything all the time because there's so many of you, but I do love to see the banter and the conversation, and you're organising yourselves to come together to walk all over the country. Absolutely fantastic. So Queen Odette, do you want to unmute yourself? Let me see where you are. I'm going to ask Anu. If you just say a few words about the Luton group, that would be really, really good. We've got the Harrow and Stanmore. Well, Vivian's just left us. We've got Queen Drea for Greenwich, Queen Gillian and Valerie for Milton Keynes. Gants Hill is coming, Enfield and Oakfield, Queen Lena. And we've got Queen Natural Mystic for Hatfield and Welwyn Garden City. And there's more groups coming. So as we transition out of lockdown, most of you know I'm going to be coming off the platform slowly, because we've got quite a few outdoor events planned. Our first event is on the 30th of May. So there's, oh gosh, I think there's about nearly 50 of you already signed up to come to that walking event, and we're going to have activities. It's going to be phenomenal. We're just praying for good weather being here in the UK. That's what we're praying for. So that's our first event. We've also got some Queen's Picnic in the Park events coming up, again, outdoor. So I'm going to release those details in a couple of weeks' time. You'll just need to sign up again for those, because we still need to be operated in a COVID secure manner when we do our outside events. As well as doing the Black Business events online. We're actually going to be having a few Black Business events outside. We've already got venues sorted out for that. So we've got that coming up. We have got the well, I don't know if it's going to be a 5K, but we've got the charity walk we're going to be doing. Need to speak to Errol about that. So all the queens across the country in the different groups, we're going to come together as a collective to fundraise. Errol wants to buy a bus that's going to go around the country doing tests for prostate cancer. Phenomenal, guys. I'm really looking forward to getting involved in that piece of work. We are also going to be doing, you know, all the Black hair and beauty events that we do. We're also going to be doing, we're going to be doing a big event in August. I think I can say what it is, the Africa Hair Fashion Week. We're going to be involved in that. So that's going to be a massive event. So there's lots of stuff coming up, and we're going to keep all you kings and queens on the platform fully involved. We've got a couple of WhatsApp groups going now. So if you want to be on the WhatsApp group, please send me the number. My contact details are in the chat. Let me know if you want to join the WhatsApp group. We can tell you about all the other external functions, activities that we're going to be holding. We've got a Queen's Christmas Ball coming up. I'm in the middle of planning that. So Queens, you ain't got time to be sitting down telling me that you're bored, yeah? Because you're going to be putting on those beautiful dresses, getting your hair done, nails, lashes, walking. You're going to get yourselves fit, looking beautiful. So you can see when Christmas time comes, you're going to be step in, you're going to be looking, oh yes, yes, Queen Mary, that's how we do it, girl. We're going to be out stepping, looking gorgeous, rocking. We've just got loads and loads and loads of fun activities planned for all of you. Yeah, get involved. Get involved. You don't have to sit back in. Don't be alone. And if you know anybody, any sisters, any queens, any kings even, who are on their own, please bring them out. Please bring them into the family. Please bring, because right now it's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about caring for each other. It's all about, being there it's about that oneness. Yeah. As a community, we need to come together. And I know we've got our bad ones, but put all that aside. Yeah, we need to come together as a collective to be powerful. There's loads of different platforms out there. There needs to be 10 of me, 20 of me. Yeah, pulling our community together, doing a lot of, and we have been doing a lot of good stuff over the pandemic. We have, yeah, and it needs to continue. It needs to continue. So on that note, if anyone's got any questions, put your hand up in the chat. I'll take a few more questions and then I'm going to be rocking out of here on this Saturday morning. So to hear about future Queens walking events, please follow us on Eventbrite, because that's where we're putting everything at the moment. This Zoom is being recorded to be uploaded onto the YouTube channel. It's also being live streamed through Facebook. I want to say a big thank you to Rudy, who does all the technical stuff in the background. He's amazing. Couldn't do it on my own. Rudy's there in the background doing his bit. The wonderful Nadia, she will be coming back soon. I think she'll be back next week, actually, from the Black Health Group. She does some fantastic work as well, all putting on lots of different health talks, and she talks about finance. She's a powerful sister, powerful queen, so we can check her out as well. So Queens is or Kings. Anybody got any questions? I don't know if let me just see if Queen Adette, can you hear me? And can you tell me a little bit about the Luton Queens, if you wanna come on? Well, on that note, I'm gonna get each of my queens that are still here to say their final goodbyes. So Queen Sonia, Queen Kaz, what's your parting message to the kings and queens on the platform, darling?
Looking forward to lots of people joining.
Yes.
Yeah, looking forward.
Good.
I mean, East London's such a big area. There's so many, like Kaz said, there's so many different branches. Let's just do this.
Absolutely.
That's it, Sonia.
Queen Kaz, what's your parting message, darling?
Oh, let's get walking. Let's get our bodies moving. The sun is coming. We need to get fit. And again, I think, I can't remember the queen that was saying before, Natural Mystic touched on it, about the holistic approach. And when we get walking and we're breathing in that fresh air, it's clearing our heads, it's giving us more focus, and we can all do with getting rid of some brain fog and some cobwebs. We've been in a long time. So it's time to start moving. Let's just all connect and get out there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Thank you, my darling. Queen Leslie, Croydon Walking Queen. What is your parting message to guests on the platform, my darling?
My parting message to everybody is don't get overwhelmed. Sometimes you come onto all of these groups on health and wellness and all that, and people are using these words, holistic and energy and this and that. You know what? Just strip it down and keep it simple. Keep it simple. Because sometimes even those words alone, you think, I don't know what this means. I don't understand that. Don't even concentrate too much on the language that people sometimes use if it's not your language. Just put it to one side. You are where you are. Just start where you are today. Don't check nobody. Don't watch nobody. Don't be in no competition with nobody. Don't think, oh, what does holistic mean? Or what does this mean? Or no, they're just all words. So just put on your clothes and just step outside and breathe in the fresh air. And don't
Do your
just, you know,
thing.
really don't get hung up, because I know a lot of people, when they start hearing all this, I've been on some things, I know about a few of these words, and even me, I just think, oh my God, this isn't the group for me. This is a group for people that know about these things. No, it's for everybody. And when you come into the group, you will soon discover that we're just all regular people and we've all got knowledge. Even the people that think they don't have knowledge and feel beaten down, they're the people that can teach us something, and everybody's got a testimony. So just shine bright, hold your head up high, hold your head to the sky and do what you can do. And somebody's always watching somebody else. So we're all an example to each other. And that's my parting words. And of course, it's all about one love, one unity.
Absolutely.
Blessings.
Absolutely. Blessings. God bless you. Thank you, my darling. Well, I know Queen Doretta's not here this week. She's here most weeks. Can't hear from the Newton ladies. Vivian's gone. Drea, are you still there, my darling? And if you are, do you have a parting message for the queens on the platform? Are you there, Drea? Yeah. Right, I'm going to jump to Lena. Lena, my darling, do you have a parting message for the queens on the platform? Lena, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
And
so, Enfield and Oakwood, a new queen to the family. Oh, what's happening? Oh, you've gone on mute. Right, can you mute yourself? Oh, right, you're back.
Okay. Just want to say thank you for Joan for welcoming me with open arms, and all the sisters that are all over the UK that have welcomed me. And I'm just looking forward to my journey with the Queens, basically. And just like everyone else has said on the platform, just be motivated, be sort of, we are all one, we are beautiful, we're motivated, and we can do this.
Exactly. Thank you very, very much for that, my darling. Beautifully put. Queen Gillian and Queen Valerie, what's your parting message, Queen? I can see you working, Valerie. I can see you working, Gillian.
Hi, ladies, kings and queens. Oh, Val's still there. She's getting ready for work, and I'm working.
Oh,
yeah. It's just about affirmations and keeping each other up. I remember my grandmother once said to me, always be around people who are going to pull you up, no one who is going to push you down. So that was from an old lady who died probably and went to, you know, her resting place 15 years ago. So we need to be pulling each other up. And I think that's what we're doing. We're pulling each other up spiritually, mentally, physically by walking. And that's a fantastic thing. And meeting you through DJ Harvey, met him, and just talking about the hair stuff, and it's been phenomenal. So thank you so much, sis, you know, for bringing me on board. Val, you want to say something?
All I want to say, thank you, ladies, for giving me the opportunity to join such a powerful group. We are definitely stronger together. And just remember, take it one step at a time. You could do this, ladies. You are so beautiful. You are strong. You are motivated. And we're going to get healthy, educated together. Have a blessed day.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Valerie.
Hi.
Queen Natural, are you there, my darling?
Hi.
I think she has to go off and teach. Let me just check if she's there. Hold on. Oh, right. Yes, let me unmute you. Ask to unmute. And what's your parting message, my darling?
My parting message, well, something I've been saying for a little while. We are not here to compete with each other. We are here to complete each other. And I've just coined my little phrase. I'm going to walk my way to wealth and health.
Good.
And if you need a bit of music in regards to inspiration and to maybe just start you off, what came to mind was Soul to Soul, Keep on Moving, because that beat and that tempo is just the right pace to get you moving one step at a time without feeling overexerted or like you're doing too much. So that's what I'll be playing today when I go for my walks from Soul to Soul.
Good. Oh, wonderful. So I've got what is my party message now? I've got a list of I've got so many party messages. What's my favorite?
Mary and Josie.
Oh, they got their hands up. Mary, what is your party message, my darling?
My party message is, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. For us to be together, be safe, be respectful for each other, be there for one another at the end of the day and always. And then just enjoy every moment, every second, every minute, every hour.
Yes. Absolutely. Josie, what is your party message, Queen?
Well,
Line dancer.
all I can say is everybody said everything, but my parting message is to embrace everything, embrace learning, embrace making friends, embrace, embracing nature. That's all I can say. Yeah, and I can't wait to get back to line dancing with the Queens.
Me too. Me too. Even I always get the steps wrong, but still, I'm trying. Oh, you've gone back on mute. Don't worry. So today I plant the seeds for the life I long for all of us to live. I'm open and willing to flow with life's changes, and Queens, you need to be open and willing. Yeah. I build a space of calm and clarity all around me. And that's what we need to have, that ambience. You need to be at peace with yourselves. Yeah. No one can distract me from the moment but me. Yeah. Sometimes we're holding ourselves back. Yeah. We need to be brave. We need to be courageous. And come out and you need to be able to say, I'm going to try this thing. Yeah, I'm going to try it. But I'm telling you, once you try it, you're not turning back. Yeah. Queen's Walking Group is a sisterhood. It's about love and it's about inclusivity. Yeah, it's not about I, it's about we. Yeah. Time is never wasted when I am fully present, and you will be fully present when you're walking with us. Yeah. I will heal by connecting with others, and you will heal. You're in a pandemic, and right now it is about the healing, getting the confidence back. We've been locked up for such a long time, and it is going to be hard. Some of us just like run to the shops, or we might, step out and go little short distances. But together as a group, you will get your confidence back. My mind longs for new information and growth. And being part of the Queen's Walking Group, you will grow. You will connect with other sister queens. And I've learned so much just by walking and talking. And often, and they'll tell you, when we're out for our walks, and I'm thinking, what's happened to them? And I look back, and they're there talking away. I said, come on, no, less talking, more walking. What we do, it's in a jokey way, yeah? Because it is always about having fun. Each person I meet is a friend and fellow world traveller. And you see, we've come together on this platform. We are friends. We are travelling on this journey as a collective. And together, as I keep saying, we have become more stronger, more resilient. I've had queens on the platform that have been Zooming with me since November, and I can't believe when I started the platform, it was just really for the queens, for us to keep connected. And boom, we are still connected it's like a family, which is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I want you to take away these few words that I'm kind of like sharing with you. One activity at a time. It's about taking one step at a time. Yeah. I'm supported in the work that I do and the goals. I've got a fantastic team with me. Rudy James, I've got Leon, who does some of the other technical stuff for me. And I'm learning. I've had to learn how to Zoom. I've had to learn how to do YouTube. I've had to learn how to do Facebook live stream. It's all been a learning curve, but together we've all been on this journey, and it's been absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm going to end the session there. Just thank everybody for coming on board. You've heard a little bit about what the Queen's Walking Group is all about. It's about health. You've been on the journey with me for some time each week, and we've always been, you know, oh, somebody else got their hand up. Right, I'm going to take a few more questions before I shut down. Right, Valerie.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, my darling.
Hi. Bless you, Joan, for all that you're doing, because I'm part of the Luton group, and I haven't. Hi, I haven't seen the whole.
I've been calling out for the Luton Queens, but
yeah, I heard the last call, I think, but I haven't seen the whole of your event today because yeah, I didn't get up at 8. Me and 8 know each other, but yeah, I just wanted to say commend Odette, who led our walk. I apologize for not having my camera on. I'm getting ready for work. But yeah, I just wanted to commend Odette, who offered to lead our group. We had our very first walk last Sunday, and I have to just say, I had fun. It was really good. I'm so grateful for that connection. You know, the weather.
Valerie,
yeah.
Was this the walk where you guys got lost? When I read the message, I thought, you got lost. How did you manage that?
Oh, you know what? I have to commend Odette, who was leading us, but I was just so involved in the chat, I wasn't even really paying attention. But Odette was leading us, but I think we were so involved in the conversation. It was just very chatty. So yeah, we went all down park in the back of the tree. There's trees at the back and all sorts. It was a lovely walk, and I have to just say, yeah, thank you to Odette. Thank you to yourself, obviously, for starting these groups. And yeah, I look forward to the next one. So we're meant to have another one today, but the weather looks a little bit.
Yeah, it's awful at the moment. I mean, down here in London, it's not raining, but it's very dark and it's very overcast.
Okay, so, it's drizzling here at the moment, so we may not go out, but I'm looking forward to going out for our second one because, yeah, it was really enjoyable, and I can just recommend it to anyone else who's considering, you know, doing it. And yeah, big up to all the leaders of the walks. So yeah, because I did say to Odette, my feet are 2 car pedals. I drive everywhere. So so I was grateful that, you know, they were very lenient with us, the new walkers. Another lady, she had some walking difficulty, but yeah, we all had a good time, and yeah, look forward to the next one. So just wanted to say hats off to you all. And yeah, God bless you all. Looking forward to the next one.
Wow, brilliant. Right, DJ Harvey, you've got your hand up. Did you want to ask a question?
Yes, Joan, hi. I private messaged you and Rudy regarding would it be possible for me to promote my Zumba? I haven't had a comeback yet, so I'm just asking that question again because I've had a number of people private messaging me, but I want to come through you officially.
Rudy?
What is the question?
Oh, the question is, it's regarding the Zumba class that I've got online as to whether or not you would, whether or not I'm allowed to have about a minute say about it.
A minute, that should be all right. Yes, a quick minute. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
No problem with that. A minute.
Yeah, no worries. It'll be 30 seconds. Basically, 2 weeks ago, I launched an online Zumba class. 169 people turned up. Last Monday, 204 people turned up. It was phenomenal to see so many people getting fit, getting the body moving. It was fantastic. So basically, got the next one on the 24th of next week, Monday. So if you're interested, I'll put the link in the chat. Thank you very much, Joan and Rudy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you for that. Right, so as we wind down from this wonderful Queen's Walking Group session, I just want to thank everybody for coming onto the platform. And like I say, most weeks, to hear about future Queen's Walking Group events, please follow us on Eventbrite. Then you'll get the instant email notification. This Zoom has been recorded for release on our YouTube channel. So it's Queen's 2020 Lockdown Series. That's the YouTube channel. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. It's been live streamed through Facebook, on the We Love Health and Wellbeing page. So you can find us there. Instagram pages, We Like to Do Nice Things. And yeah, I think that's it for the moment. No more questions. Normally I would have my lovely co-host as well, Nadia, and she monitors the chat, but the chat is mega busy. So I can't, is there any, I mean, I know there's some questions in there in regards to setting up groups. My details are in the chat. So please contact me. We've got a couple of WhatsApp groups. If you want to be in one of them, please message me and I'll add you into the WhatsApp group. We've got the event on the 30th of May, huge walking event. You need to be registered to take part in that because we need to ensure we operate in a COVID secure way. So it's not going to be a large group of us making our way to the venue. So I do need to know who wants to come on that walk. As I say, to ensure we operate in a safe manner because we're still in a pandemic, even though we're easing out of lockdown. We've got a Queen's picnic in the park. That's going to be at the end of June. So I will release the information about that in a couple of weeks' time. We've got the Care and Beauty show that we're going to be involved in. That's going to be in August. I'll release that nearer the time. We've got the Queen's Christmas Ball. So after all this walking, you're all going to be looking slim and sexy and glamorous. Yes, you can come out to the ball. We've got a fantastic, I mean, when you see this venue, oh, I'm telling you, this is how we're supposed to be kicking up. Yeah, so that's planned for Christmas. Well, hopefully, providing, you know, we still ease our way out of these lockdown measures. So we've got loads of stuff planned. Black business events, got a couple still online and we've got a couple out at venues. So it's exciting. It's exciting. And I'm really looking forward to all the forthcoming events and activities that we've got planned. So Queen's Walking Group, we rock. Yeah, if anybody wants a t-shirt, because that's part of joining one of the groups. So you see myself, I've got my t-shirt on, Queen of Queens. Leslie's got hers on. Mary's got hers on. So most people, we have a t-shirt. So when we're out, people know, they're looking, they're wondering, wow, what's this? Who's this? What's going on? Yeah, it's the Queens. Yeah, it's the Queen's Walking Group, man. And we are out there in force. And I can't wait for us to do that charity walk. And we all, you know, do our walks and, you know, the pictures. That's going to be a huge campaign. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully we get all that sorted out with Errol. So Queens, I want to wish you, and Kings, of course, have a amazing, awesome. I know it's wet, I know it's drizzly, I know it's dull, but you go and shine your light wherever you are. Yeah, be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And we'll catch up soon. So next week, please don't forget, it's Queen's Health Talk and it's our Kings and prostate cancer. Please, please, please spread the message throughout all your groups, far and wide, because we really want to get, you know, the message out there to the Kings. And like I said before, as Queens, we are the trailblazers, we are the leaders. We're going to be talking to our dads, our husbands, our partners, our brothers, our man friend them. Tell them to come on the platform. This is for them. Yeah, this is for them. And as I say every week, the tickets, free. Book your tickets on Eventbrite. Yeah. So my kings and queens, have a fantastic day. Take care. Love you all. See you all next week. Take care. Bless. Right.